There they go.
There
Okay.
we go.
There you got Trevor Valentine on the left, and you got Sue Skinner on the right. Now, when I booked them, I booked them separately because they were having to be separate over here because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And they're ordinarily they play together.
We're allowed to be now. So.
And so today they are together in real live person. So I'm going to give them the whole hour. They've got two separate acts, but they're going to do some of it together and some of it separate. And that's Sue Skinner on the right. And so how y'all doing? And
Yeah, we're fine. We're very warm.
We're fine.
It's very warm in England. Merry old
well,
England.
you got air conditioning though, right?
No.
What's air conditioning,
We've
Harry?
got the windows open.
You don't have air conditioning?
No, we don't. No.
We don't. We would only need it 2 days of the year.
Oh, yeah.
It's not time of the, well, we turned ours on back in April, I think.
Wow.
Anyway, well, welcome back to the show, guys. And
Thank you.
Now, you're in Dallas,
Lovely
Texas,
class.
and we got some people watching already, I'm
back.
sure. And so I'm going to turn the show over to y'all. Y'all do it however you want to. You got a whole hour here.
Okay, we're going to do most of them together, but we're just going to go off and do a couple of songs on our own just to mix it up. So it's great to be back with Sue. We've had 15 months of not being singing together, and we've written songs in the meantime that we haven't been able to play together and practice. So that's why we're doing some songs on our own. But there you go.
We're going to kick off with a traditional song, which was written back in the, I think it's back in the 1700 and something, called Katie Cruel. And I hope you like it. First when I came to town,
They call me a roving Jul. Now that I've settled down, they call me Crazy Cruel. I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
first when I came to town, they brought me bottles plenty. Now I've settled down, they bring me bottles empty.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
If I were where I would be, then I'd be where I'm not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
I'll dye my petticoats red and paste them with the yellow. I'll tell all the boys my own heart I will follow.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
I know who I love and I know who does love me. I know where I'm going and I know who's going with me.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
If I were where I would be, then I'd be where I am not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be I cannot.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido day.
Oh, down the road I go and through the boggy mire, straightway through the fields into my heart's desire.
I fiddle lolly day, I little Fido
I
day.
fiddle on a day,
I little Fido
I fiddle on a
day.
day,
I little Fido day. Katie Cruel.
Katie Cruel, yes.
Whoop.
This one is one I wrote a few years ago.
Can you hear the clapping?
Yes, I can. It's fantastic.
Thanks, Harry.
I told you we had a bunch of people watching over here.
If only.
This is about a real ancient well in the middle of the forest, not too far from here, about 20 miles. And it's called St. Anthony's Well. And I went there when it was really dark and gloomy and rainy, and it inspired this song about the devil and two lovers.
She lived in a forest where the trees grew high. Her daddy was a miner, she never knew why. He was brave and clever, she stayed in school. heavenly room. You will find his heart, you will find his soul, the place where the lost things are.
Oh, she ran away with a collier's son, just 17, he needed some fun. They hid in the forest and drank from the well, where the devil and his son were creating hell.
You will find their hearts, you will find their souls, in the place where the lost things are.
With eyes on each other, the two lovers teased. They played and danced and rolled in the leaves. Never sensed any danger, never knew no fear.
Then the devil cried, I smell angels near. You will find their hearts, you will find their souls, in the place where the lost things are.
Well, the boy
And the devil commenced to fight. Their blood ran hot in the dawning light. She screamed, my God, he's killed you, my dear. And the devil's best friend, your bride lies here. You will find their heart, you will find her soul, in the place where the lost things are.
Now the wind blows cold near the blood-red well, two lovers lost and condemned to hell.
The miner cries, she's dead and cold. Dear God, redeem her precious soul. You will find their heart, you will find her soul, the place where the lost things are. You will find her heart, you will find her soul, the place where the lost things are. In the place where the lost things are. In the place where the lost things are. It's like being at Glastonbury, isn't it?
This one is called Valentine. All it took was a look said it all. There was no need for words or smiles, and no room for tears. The look in your eyes, she already knew. Said so long, farewell, goodbye, I'll never see you again.
Suitcase of leather, all battered and scarred, weighted down in the hall for you, full of memories and lies, and an old mandolin that belonged to your pa, that you taught her to play real well in an old-timey style. Time to go, my bags are packed. Time to move on, no going back. A farewell kiss I blow. It's time to leave, time to go, time to leave, time to go. love in a song. Sweet communion of flesh and blood only lasts for so long.
When the song is all over and the last chords ring out, when the afterglow fades away, love can wither and die. She sang Star-Spangled Banner. All the tears ran down her face. Her voice cracked with emotion. She sang goodbye.
A farewell performance marked the end of the line. Time for new inspiration. It's a happier time. Time to go, my bags are packed. Time to move on, no looking back. A farewell kiss I blow. It's time to leave, time to go, time to leave, time to go.
Time to leave, time to go.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Sue's song. She wrote that.
Really
I think
pretty.
it's fantastic.
I've made an observation. It's 6:15 in England because there's a clock on your mantle on the above.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's 12:15 here.
Yeah, it's past the yard arm, Harry.
Yeah. So
We have
anyway,
yard arms in 10
no, that's a great song, Sue.
It'll be
You wrote
bedtime
that.
soon.
Sue, that's very pretty. Okay.
This is one of Trevor's.
Yeah, so this is one we've been working on, and we're getting there with it. I'm
Yeah.
quite pleased with it now. So it's called Come Summer. And you know someone might have told you, someone might have let you know, but you could never be a part of me, that I would always have to go. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone, and one day I might come back to you, bring your furs and diamond rings. Maybe then I'll realize that loving you is everything. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come summer, I'll be gone.
But for now I'm on the next plane, JFK to Nashville bound. Gonna try my luck on Broadway. Trevor Valentine's the country sound. Yes, you are.
And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone. And I'm gonna travel light, babe, just one bag and my guitar. Going to see the lights of Broadway, going to see the country stars. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone. But you know, someone might have told you, someone might have let you know that you could never be a part of me, that I would always have to go. And it's not that I'm leading you on, should have told you all along, but your love, it just guided me on. Come the summer, I'll be gone. Come summer.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. That's so great. There's one guy clapping outside the window in the garden as well. So. Okay, this is one of mine again, called Knoxville in My Mirror, and it's about the wannabe on the third floor on the Broadway in Nashville, and that could have been me. Or it would have been nice if it was me. I didn't even make it to the third floor, but there you go. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Atlanta we tried, didn't get along. Nashville you are calling, I'll be there in the morning. Your siren singing a song. And Broadway I'm ready, what can go wrong? Delusion leads to grandeur, but I'm playing my guitar. Halfway to paradise, gonna be a star. And I'll be the wannabe, playing his guitar, sitting on the third floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Sun in my hair and $1 in my hand, I'm bound for Nashville to the promised land. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. Train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. Guitar strung and ready, my fingers loose and steady, I'm ready with my songs. Broadway I'm ready, what can go wrong? Delusion leads to grandeur, I'm playing my guitar. Halfway to paradise, gonna be a star. Douglas Cafe. They seem to like me and want to hear me play. Tennessee is calling, I'll be there in the morning. This train is rolling along. Knoxville in my mirror, Nashville won't be long. And I'll be the wannabe playing his guitar, sitting on the third floor, holding up the bar. Buy me a drink and I'll sing you a song. Buy me another and I'll be moving on. Would you believe, Harry, that's the first time we've sang that together?
Yeah, we haven't done that at all.
Beautiful.
That's great. Thanks, Sue, for joining
Great
me.
song.
Okay, I'm going to do one now that Trevor doesn't know at all. I wrote it on my holiday. I had a week in Wales in a little cottage, and I wrote this song called Summer Magic. Take my hand and walk with me beside the rushing stream. There's magic in the air today, you told me in a dream. The wren, she sings a mighty song for such a fragile bird. The song of love as pure and true as I have ever heard. Scent of lavender and thyme, collar doves and swallows on the wing. Summer breezes cool me down, fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Take my hand and walk with me, feel the pulse in my vein. As water flowing through a wood is lifeblood after rain. Sunlight flashing quick as silverfish across the dam, reflected in your sea green eyes, a woman and a man. Scents of lavender and thyme, collar doves and swallows on the wing. Summer breezes cool me down, fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Saw it in the writing on the old stone in the name, that you and I would meet again one ordinary day. The Celtic runes foretold our love, or so I like to dream. After years of toil and trouble, a chance meeting unforeseen. Walk with me among the hills and valleys of my youth. We're not too old to start again, it's our God's honest truth. See the kite upon the wing, the wings beneath its breast. You are the one I've waited for, the one I love the best. Scent of lavender and thyme, collar doves and swallows on the wing. Summer breezes cool me down, fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing. Fill my heart with joy and sing, sing, sing.
Yay! That's going to be a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're the first people I've ever played that song to.
That's going to be a good song. I mean, it is a good song. I mean, but it's going to be a good one for you.
What a crowd you've got there, Harry.
Well, we go all out.
Okay, so this is a traditional song, and it probably goes back to the 1600s when we were probably first coming over on the boats to America.
So this is one of the first songs you wrote.
Thank you, Harry.
Yeah. Okay, so this is one of the first songs. Okay, that's a while ago.
It's called Lovely Molly. It's a beautiful song. I love it. So. Once was a ploughboy, the soldier I am now. I courted lovely Molly as I followed the plough. I courted lovely Molly from the age of 16. But now I must leave her and serve James my king. Oh Molly, lovely Molly, I delight in your charms. And there's many the long night you've lain in my arms. But if ever I return again, it'll be in the spring, where there may with some turtle doves and the nightingales sing.
You can go to the market, you can go to the fair, you can go to church on Sunday and meet your new love there. But if anybody loves you half as much as I do, I won't stop your marriage. Farewell, love, adieu.
Molly, lovely Molly, delight in your charms. And there's many the long night you've lain in my arms. And if ever I return again, it'll be in the spring, where the maids and some turtle doves and the nightingales sing. I once was a ploughboy, a soldier I'm now. I courted lovely Molly as I followed the plough. I courted lovely Molly from the age of 16. But now I must leave her and serve James my king. But now I must leave her and serve James my king.
Lovely Molly. Thank you. You like that one?
Thank you, Harry and crowd. You're so kind.
Yeah.
The next one is one of Trevor's,
But Sue's singing it for me, isn't she?
called Time Lord. He's just a lover even ask your name. To him your time is just a game, and he's so many games to play. I heard him say he's just a lover, but now he's gone away. No more time for loving, no more games to play. And he won't even ask your name. To him your time is just a game, and he's so many games to play. I heard him say why must I be the one to hold him like I do? Why must I always be the one to see him through? When all alone he makes me feel the way I do. You'll never, ever know the way I feel. Why must I be the one to hold you like I do? Why must I always be the one to see you through? When all alone you make me feel the way I do. You'll never, ever know the way I feel. You're just a time lord in your time machine, dropping in from nowhere, making it feel real. And you won't even ask my name. It seems your time is just a game, and you've so many games to play. I heard you say you're just a time lord. You're just a time lord. Thank you.
Time Lord.
You sure have a pretty voice, Sue.
She's got a lovely voice, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a beautiful song too.
Thank you. Okay, this is one that Sue wrote with somebody called Rick Kemp, who is in a band called,
Steel Eye Span.
which you've probably heard, All Around My Hat. You've probably heard that song anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, this is called Rainbows in the Road.
Time to face up to the promise I made. 3 in the morning, I'm leaving home. Never-ending journey on a rainbow road. Oh, wait for me there on the borderline. Wait for me now, tell me you'll be mine.
Time to break free from this small town masquerade. Living on a knife edge, I'm cutting loose. Promises you gave me melted in the sand, but she waits for me at the she waits for me till the end of time.
Rainbows in the road, how they hypnotize me. Rainbows in the road, lead me to your heart of gold. Misty sun-drenched highway, rolling onward, calling me on to the northern lands, calling me on to the northern lands.
24 hours and my mind's in a spin, drying on thin ice. I'm trying to keep sane. I'm listening to Rakuda on the radio. He's playing a song from Borderline. He's helping me through, and I'm feeling fine. Never needing you like you once needed me. To play at this game, I'm breaking free. My heartbreak is healing. I'm a new love too. She's making love songs near the borderline. Oh, sing to the stars and hold back the time.
Rainbows in the road, how they hypnotize me. Rainbows in the road, lead me to your heart of gold. Misty sun-drenched highway, rolling onward, calling me on to the northern lands. Yes, calling me on to the northern lands.
Hoping your new love is kinder than me. Time for a new life, I'm starting again. Oh, words can be cruel when you're in the wrong. I'm holding my nerve, for my heart says go. I'm driving all night, 'cause I love you so. You know, love in the shadows can never be right. Overwhelmed with pain once, now I'm doing okay. The sun's shining through now, warming up my heart, and love waits for me at the borderline. Yes, love waits for me, and I'm feeling fine. Rainbows in the road, how they
hypnotize me. Rainbows in the road, lead me to your heart of gold. Misty sun-drenched highway, rolling onward, calling me on to the northern lands. Yes, calling me on to the northern lands.
We keep changing the ending.
We do. It works. We go where we do it.
What kind of show were y'all doing this morning? You said you played somewhere else.
We were in Tepco in the little town, and we were playing at an art festival on a little stage in town.
You're up on a stage.
Gazebo.
Yeah.
Harry, nothing as grand as a
It
stage.
wasn't a real stage, but we had an audience.
I would call that a stage, a gazebo.
Okay.
Okay, well, continue.
Yeah, you do that one. Yeah, we'll do it that way around.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, long time coming. Yeah, sorry, no.
Shall we do it?
Yeah, you do yours.
Okay, I'm going to do one called Long Time Coming, which is a song I wrote earlier on in May about the World War I, First World War. and about how the sweethearts were waiting for their soldiers and sailors to come back.
Hey,
Hopefully.
my daddy's one of my daddy's oldest brothers was in World War One. He
Was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
he was he was in the army, and he was a artilleryman over somewhere in France.
Yeah.
So
Nasty.
yeah, it seemed like a long time ago, but in some ways it didn't. You know, he was.
No.
Long time coming. Long time coming. Long time coming. It's been a long, long time coming. The white ship on the edge of the world. Whoever bigger, clearer, nearer to the heart and soul of a lonely girl, waiting for a man she no longer knows. She waited, never doubting, always loving, believing one day her ship would come in, and the boy who kissed this girl farewell would return a man, battle-torn and thin, kept alive with night dreams of his true love. Long time coming, long time coming. It was a long, long time coming. Fighting talk of a war to end all war. A young man's heart full of fire and fury. A desire to fight or die with a great cause. Never knowing the nightmares will soon begin. The ship cast a dark shadow at the quayside as 800 eager soldiers climbed aboard. Their sweethearts through their tears bid farewell, while the devil traded souls for the glory of war. Lions led by donkeys, like lambs to the slaughter. Long time coming, long time coming. Peace has been a long, long time coming. For dead-eyed men with dead eyes and broken jaws began to smile sometimes as they walked the fields. Bright red poppies glimpsed through broken walls, reminders of blood, bone and mud in Flanders fields. And the girl who waited, never doubting, always loving, looked up at last and saw her ship come in, and the boy who kissed this girl farewell, he did return a man, battle-torn and thin, kept alive with bright dreams of his true love. Long time coming, long time coming, long time coming, long time coming.
Nice, Sue.
Okay. Thank you.
I like that one.
Thank you. Thanks.
I like that one. Hey, y'all sound good together. Y'all need to do this more often. Did you hear
More
me?
often.
I said y'all sound. I was trying to make some humor there. I said y'all sound really good together. You need to do this more often.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Blame COVID for not being able to.
Yeah, it took 18 months out of us, didn't it? Anyway.
Do y'all have the variant over there? Are y'all fighting the variant?
We're getting there.
The COVID variant? Yeah.
Got 15 minutes.
You got about 12 more minutes, so time goes fast when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let's see how I go. This one's the last one that I've written, actually. Like Father, Like Son. And it takes on the story of how a son always wants to be better than the father. And in this case, the father is happy to say, yes, you are son. So anyway, Like Father, Like Son. Son, when I hit 17, seen the world was at my door, and all I wanted was to take on life, was ready to hit the floor, till I looked around for lessons and didn't like what I saw. Guess I wanted to be something else, wanted to be more. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but couldn't get my head around a preset destiny. So I headed out and left you there, found my own company, wanted to be someone else, wanted to be me. Now just like me, you're headed out, I have to let you go. It hurts to know you're out there, doing all the things I've done, but I couldn't stop the eagle from flying towards the sun. You have to make your own mistakes, it's what will make you a man. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You couldn't get your head around a preset destiny. So you headed out and left me there, found your own company. You wanted to be someone else, you couldn't be like me. And now you stand before me, and I see what you've become. You're a man in your own making, talent of the sun. And I cannot say who's right or wrong, wouldn't even try. The man who stands before me now is a better man than I. Like father, like son is not a mantle I uphold. Part of you is part of me, I see it in your soul. And they say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The man who stands before me now, better man than me. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The man who stands before me now is a better man than me.
That's a lovely song.
Like Father, Like Son. Bit late there with the claps, Harry. Come on.
That wasn't me.
Do you reckon we got time for two more?
Yeah, I think you got time for two more. That'll be it.
Okay.
And then
Yeah. Yeah, we do Miss Grace Laden Blues. You do your a cappella one, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to sing one unaccompanied, and it's a very old song, traditional song, a child ballad called The Rose and the Lily. And it's one of my many murder songs, but it's a lovely song. There were 3 men come from over the way. Oh, the rose and the lily, oh, and these 3 men came after one lady, as the rose was so sweetly grown. The first man came, he was dressed in white, asked her if she'd be his delight. The next man came and he was dressed in green, asked her if she would be his queen. Oh, the rose and the lily, oh, the rose and lily. As the rose is so sweetly grown, so the lily so sweetly sown. The first man came, he was all in white, asked her if she'd be his delight. The last man came and he was dressed in red, asked her nicely if she would wed. As I have asked your father dear, and also her that did you bear, and I have asked your sister Anne, though I never met your brother John. Oh, the rose and the lily, oh, the rose and lily. As the rose is so sweetly grown, so the lily so sweetly sown. On the road as they rode alone, there they met her brother John. Oh, she stood low to give him kisses sweet. Into her heart did a dagger meet. I wish I were on yonder stile, there I'd sit and I'd bleed a while. I wish I were upon yonder hill, for there I'd sit and I'd make my will. What would you give to your father dear, this gallant horse that does me bear? What would you give to your mother dear, this wedding dress that I do wear? What would you give to your mother dear, this wedding dress that I do wear? Though she must wash it very, very clean, for my heart's blood sticks in every seam. Oh, the rose and the lily, oh, the rose and lily. As the rose is so sweetly grown, so the lily so sweetly sown. What would you give to your sister Anne, my good gold ring and my feathered fan? What would you give to your brother John, a tall, tall tree for to hang him on? What would you give to your brother John, a rope and gallows to hang him on? What would you give to your brother's wife, a widow's weeds and a peaceful life? Oh, the rose and the lily, oh, the rose and lily. As the rose is so sweetly grown, so the lily so sweetly sown. The rose and the lily.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now, what's going to wrap it up with?
Sorry?
What? The applause is just so loud over here. It's hard for me to get through. It's really been a pleasure having y'all, and
Thank you.
it's great seeing you sing together again and all that kind of stuff. And y'all sound great. And we got one more song, and I bet you Trevor's going to do this one.
No, this is Sue's the first song that she ever wrote, but I've arranged it on the guitar for her. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great.
Miss Grace's Lane Blues. When I was walking just the other day, I heard you laughing, you were going my way. Can you hear my heartbeat? Oh, when I'm going down, down Miss Grace's Lane, where you feel no pain. Oh, there was a man, he had a gun, he was looking for trouble, he don't trust no one, he come creeping in the shadows, oh, when we're going down, down Miss Grace's Lane, where you feel no pain. Didn't mean to hurt you, I didn't feel no shame, only wanted some loving, feel alive again. Down Miss Grace's Lane, where you feel no pain. Well, he shot me down in the driving rain. Yeah, he was my own brother, he never knew my game. Can you hear the angels crying? Oh, crying when I'm going home, down Miss Grace's Lane, where you feel no pain. So if you go walking in the driving rain, you'll hear me moaning, it's a dying shame. Can you hear the angels singing? Oh, they're singing. Now I'm going down, down Miss Grace's Lane, where you feel no pain. Going home again, down Miss Grace's Lane, down Miss Grace's Lane, down Miss Grace's Lane. Thank you
Hey
very
guys,
much.
that was great. That was great, folks.
Thank you.
And it's sure good to see y'all together again.